Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel for a different type of video we're going to do today. As you all probably know, if you watch soccer or follow soccer at all, the European Championships are going on right now, and we're going to look that up on here. This saves a little bit in the future, so we'll see who won the Euros in this save in 2016, and it was Croatia. How ironic. Croatia couldn't get some luck against Portugal today. Really couldn't buy it, but, that's all done and over now. So as I'm recording this, 3 matches have happened today, and, 3 matches have happened today earlier, and there will be 3 matches tomorrow, and then 2 the day after. And this round of 16 table, as I'm looking at it, is very interesting. Now, over on the left side, it's really uncompetitive. At first look, and I think when you think about the form some of these teams are on over on the left side, I think it's very uncompetitive. I think anyone could get there. So if you look over at if you pull up a picture of it, there's one on UEFA.com. It's the one that I used. So in the top left, you have Switzerland versus Poland, which happened today. Poland took it away on penalties. I thought that was going to be the best game out of the round of 16 on this left-hand side, and I thought it was all right. It was better than the Croatia-Portugal game, but yeah, a pretty decent win for Poland. I think they could be the new dark horse on the left side, because originally everyone thought it was going to be Belgium, but Belgium have been really struggling and underperforming. But they're not struggling to the point where they're not going to get through, but I think Belgium should really be sweeping this side away with ease, and I don't see that happening that easily. So Poland get a good win. Portugal beat Croatia, which I was not expecting. I was expecting Croatia to beat Portugal because Croatia really did well against Spain in their group, and it was a tough game for both of them attacking-wise because none of them could do anything. And then finally, 117th minute, a nice rebound goal for Portugal sends them through. And then Wales versus Northern Ireland. Wales definitely, I think they definitely edged it out, but I think Northern Ireland put up a great game. They're a really good underdog story, and I think they did fantastic to qualify. So hats off to you. And the fans are great over there. And they really were just buzzing that their team showed up that much. And then Hungary versus Belgium. Now, I think this is a tricky game. It doesn't seem tricky, but I think it could be, because Hungary really they're on the form of their life. They've never played this. They haven't played this well in over 40 years, and they've qualified for this European Championship, and they're thinking, well, that's good. We're qualified. That's a huge feat. But they've won their group with Portugal, and I think they're going to be hungry now. Well, quite literally, they're going to be hungry, and I think they're going to be hungry for more, because I think now that they saw what they could do against some teams, I think they're going to really go at it against Belgium. I think if they can tighten up that defense, they could really make something happen. But it being Belgium and just the immense quality they have, no matter how disappointing they've been, I think Belgium will take that game against Hungary. And then over on the other side, we have Germany versus Slovakia. I think Germany will take this game pretty easily. I think Germany, they haven't been scoring goals galore in the group stage, but I know they always show up during big games, and I think that will happen once again. Italy versus Spain. This is probably the two biggest teams going at it in the round of 16 there is, and I think Spain will come away with the win. Italy had a really poor game against Ireland. They didn't create very much, and that goal that they let in was a little disappointing, to say the least. But I think they still have a good shot against Spain. I think either of them could win it, but I think Spain will win it because I think that Spanish team has a lot of experience, and they're currently 2-time holding champions of the Euros. So I think they'll go through there. France versus Ireland. It's a very interesting game. If you guys don't know the France versus Ireland incident, I think this was the last time they faced, and this is going to be the first time after it, but I could be wrong. But yeah, France won the game and sent Ireland home off of a Thierry Henry blatant handball, and Yeah, it was pretty bad refereeing, but I do think France will take this game. I think France are one of the best teams at the Euros, and I think Ireland, they're going to want that revenge, but I don't think it's going to happen just for them. And then Iceland versus England. This is a very interesting game because everyone's saying England, they choke all the time. They have a real threat against Iceland, who have really played very well for how small of a nation they are. And I think it could go either way, but I still think England will win, and Hodgson will get smacked around by France in the next round, so I don't think it matters. But anyway, so if we go into the next round now, the quarterfinals. Over on the left side of the bracket, we're going to have Poland versus Portugal. I am going to actually say Poland goes through there. I think Poland will beat Portugal. I think Portugal are playing extremely poor. I don't think they deserve to be this far based off of how their performances have been. But yeah, Poland, they're looking pretty good, and they had a tough group with Germany and Northern Ireland and Ukraine. So I think Poland could definitely go through, and I think they will. Anyway, so then we have Wales and Belgium. Wales versus Belgium, I think it's going to be a very close game, honestly. But I think Belgium will step it up against Wales. I don't think Bale can run the show the entire time. Bale's one of the best players in the world, don't get me wrong. He's great. But I really don't think he can take a team to the finals of the Euros by himself. So I do think Belgium will take that game. And then we have Germany versus Spain. I think this is the toughest game out of all of the tournament if it happens. Or even Germany versus Italy, I think would be the toughest game. But Germany versus Spain, I am going to say Germany take it. I know Germany haven't looked great in the group stage, but I know they always show up. Even in the World Cup, they didn't look great in their group stage, but they still went on to win the World Cup. They always do this. I don't know if it's the lack of effort or just the systems they use. Maybe they just have more motivation, but I do think Germany will pull through against Spain. And if Spain can do it, prove me wrong. That's very well too. I wouldn't be surprised. And then France against England. I do think France will smack around either team that goes through, so I don't think it matters too much, that prediction. But yeah, France are definitely going to the semifinals. So then we have over on the left side of the semifinals, we have Poland and Belgium. Poland versus Belgium, I'm definitely going to go with Poland. I think if Poland can stay on the form and they don't have any serious injuries, I do think Poland could reach the final. I think it'd be interesting. And I don't know. I just can't get past the fact that Belgium have been underwhelming. They haven't been bad, because if they were bad, they wouldn't have gotten through. But I do think they've been very underwhelming, and I do think that Poland has enough with Lewandowski, Błaszczykowski, and Poland have two very solid keepers. So I do think Poland could make it to the final this year. And then Germany versus France, I am going to say I think this is my most skeptical choice, but I'm going to go with Germany again. I think Germany are a good side. I think they have the most pure talent and just talent spread across the field. They have the best keeper in the world. They have Boateng, they have Hector, they have good defenders, they have great midfielders, and they do have a pretty potent attack when it comes to it. So I do think I do think Germany could beat France, and I do think France will put up a good fight. Maybe it's in extra time, maybe it's in penalties, but I do think Germany will pull through. And that means a Germany-Poland final. They were in the group stages together, and Germany did beat them, I believe. I'm not too sure. But I do think Germany will win the whole thing. I think Germany are the best team at the Euros. I think a World Cup Euro back-to-back thing, I do think that is on the clock. But if it's not going to be Germany, it's going to be a right-sided team. I think we all know that. I don't think Poland, Portugal, or Belgium, or Wales have anything what it takes to beat one of these big teams over here. It's going to be Germany, Spain, or France. I don't think England have a chance if they get through. So I think it's going to be Germany or Spain. That's definitely my last thoughts on that. But anyway, if you guys want to see more of this kind of stuff, kind of football punditry, leave it down in the comments and smash a like. And if you guys maybe want to see me react to the Copa America final, that's tomorrow. I am a very avid follower of that. Despite the fact that the USA are out of it, I still follow it. And Argentina versus Chile will be a very good game. My predictions probably on Argentina, but anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more, smash a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time.